Tell me honestly, do you know someone who shows off a lot? Maybe a fancy car, expensive clothes, or constant look at me moments? Now, let me ask you, how much real value are they bringing to people's lives? The truth is, no one really cares about your show. They care about the wells you build, the solutions, the impact, the value. That's what lasts. And today, I want to wake you up to this reality. The illusion of showing off. Showing off feels good, doesn't it? We all love the validation, the likes, the attention. But here's the reality. Attention fades. People scroll past. And the more you try to impress, the emptier it feels inside. It's like planting flags everywhere, but none of those flags give you water to drink. No one survives on flags. We survive on wells. Wells give water. Wells give life. So, ask yourself, am I building wells or just waving flags?
Wells are the things you create that outlast you. Maybe it's a skill you master, a business you build, knowledge you share, kindness you spread. A well is anything that adds value to someone else's life, something people can come back to again and again. Think about it. The world doesn't remember people for their flashy shoes or big parties. It remembers people for the wells they built. Education systems, businesses, art, inventions, ideas. Those are wells. They don't disappear. Why people don't care about flags? Let me give you a harsh truth. People don't care about your showing off because they're too busy thinking about their own struggles. Everyone is fighting their own battles. So when you flash your success, it might grab a second of attention. But when you build a well, people remember you. They say, that person solved my problem. That person gave me water when I was thirsty. That's the kind of legacy you want.
Let's be real. Today's world is full of flags. Instagram stories, TikTok flexes, status updates. People are screaming, "Look at me! Look at what I bought! Look where I am!" But you know what? Nobody cares after a day. Tomorrow, someone else will post the same thing. It's noise. But wells? Wells are different. Imagine posting one useful idea that changes how someone thinks. That's a well. Imagine teaching one skill that helps someone earn. That's a well. Imagine helping someone when they're down. That's a well. And that well lasts way longer than your temporary flex. The power of building wells. When you build wells, you don't need to chase people. People come to you. Think about Google. They built the biggest well of knowledge. Think about someone who taught you something valuable. You still remember them, right? That's impact. That's the power of wells. And here's the beauty. You don't need to be rich or powerful to start building wells. Even a small well, a kind gesture, a helpful tip, a shared lesson can change lives.
Finally, let's talk about legacy. Flags die fast. One viral post, one flashy purchase, and everyone forgets the next day. Wells, however, are remembered. The teacher who inspired generations. The innovator whose ideas shaped industries. The mentor who helped someone change their life. These are wells. They outlast time, social trends, and opinions. That's the kind of mark you want to leave in the world. Not a temporary spotlight, but a lasting ripple. Plant wells, not flags. Build a life that continues to give long after you're gone.
Let's look at the real world for a second. Think about Steve Jobs. People don't remember him for the suits he wore or the car he drove. They remember him for the well he built, Apple. His ideas and products changed how billions of people live, work, and communicate. Now think about influencers who flaunt rented cars and luxury lifestyles online. Millions might notice them today, but 10 years from now, no one will remember their flags. The difference is clear. Jobs built a well that keeps giving water. Flashy influencers just planted flags that got washed away with time.
There's also a hidden cost to chasing flags. When you spend all your energy trying to look successful, you lose time that could have been spent becoming successful. Flags demand constant attention, the next post, the next flex, the next round of validation. But wells? Wells grow while you sleep. They don't need daily applause. They quietly serve, quietly grow, and quietly secure your future. Here's the harsh truth. Every minute spent waving flags is a minute stolen from building wells. And the people who realize this early in life, they end up with both impact and freedom. Flags cost you time. Wells buy you time.
So next time you feel the urge to show off, pause. Ask yourself, is this just another flag? Or am I digging a well? Am I adding value or just seeking validation? The world doesn't need more flags. It needs more wells. And the moment you shift your focus, you'll notice something powerful. Your life feels richer because meaning comes from giving, not showing. Final wake-up call. Here's my wake-up call for you. Stop planting flags. Start building wells. Stop chasing attention. Start creating impact. Don't be remembered for your temporary shine. Be remembered for your lasting value. The world is thirsty for people who dig deep, who give, who create. Be that person. And trust me, that's the only kind of success that truly lasts.
If this message hits you, don't just nod and move on. Ask yourself today, what's one well I can start digging? And if this video gave you value, share it with someone who needs this wake-up call. Because maybe, just maybe, you'll inspire them to build their own well too.